I've got a visitor. One that I did not invite. Now you're gonna be quiet, huh? Ouch. I whacked my arm. Got a nice little bruise. And skinned it. Oh. I've got a visitor. One that I did not invite. Oh, now you're gonna get out of view. There he is. Was. Anyway. We've got a wasp. Oh, he's up playing around the rafters now. We've got a wasp. I don't know how he got in, but I've got the door open so that he can go out. Hopefully he'll decide to leave or Joe will kill him, one or the other. I do not like wasps. Anyway, I closed the door mostly to go in the house. I don't think there's any room for him to sneak through there. Yeah, he's still up there. I just saw him. Ah, wasps. Joe's home.
You riding your scooter?
Oh, I don't know. Suppose I could for a while. What'd you just get rid of? Well, we got a wasp in here. I think he's still in here. That's why I opened the door. He was on the windows and then he went up in the rafters. I think he's up there someplace. But I don't hear him buzzing around now, so. But I didn't hear him go out either.
It warmed up.
Yeah, I think maybe I won't go out on my scooter.
Huh?
I think maybe I won't go out on my scooter.
Won't?
Won't.
Okay, so I'll pull a car over.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why the door's open though. So he can find his way out of here. We have a wasp. As if you haven't figured that out by now. And now I don't know where he's at right now. He's hiding. But he's on the other end of the porch. I'm not too worried about them as long as they're not landing on me or walking right by me. And most of the time, if you leave a door or something open, they will find, they don't really like being inside, I don't think. They kind of see an opening, they go through it, and then they're like buzzing around trying to find a way out. Oh. Hi, this is Glenda from Fralins and Friends Crafts Plus. How are you all doing? I've had this swing. I've had kind of a busy day. I need to wake up. That phone has been ringing, and I have not had any good nap. It's just been ring. I just get back to sleep. Ring. I want to kill a phone. I had to clean my CPAP equipment, and the drainer was full of clean dishes and stuff, and there was a sink full of dishes. So I cleaned all that. We got a double sink. So I left all the dirty dishes on one side. I can't just stand there for a terribly long time or even, be up without my back just bending me in half. So I got the ones in the drainer put away, used the clean sink, which I cleaned out more, and soaked my equipment in there. And then I put some stuff away, took a little break in between there, and then put a bunch of stuff away from my little table that I keep there beside me and keep messing up. I make messes. And so I did that, and tried to clean up some of that stuff. And I was just done. I was done. I was wanting a nap by then. As actually, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that was all strung out through most of the morning. And here's Joe. Can you tell if he's still up there, or do you want to even look? Won't get stung.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't make him mad.
What was that?
I don't know. Probably dirt.
There it is.
Found him?
Yeah.
Joe is the bug and wasp killer around here. He got him with the broom, now he's just, you didn't kill him.
No.
Did you injure him at least?
Yeah, he's hurting.
He's taking that broom and just with the broom
I
in.
don't know if he's in. I don't know if I got
Look in that window.
That's a nest.
Is that a dauber nest?
Yeah. I need to pull that window off.
Need to do something. We got a dauber nest in the window.
That rust, I can pull this screen open
No, thank you.
and get him out there. Oh,
There might be some in there. You probably did hurt him really bad, and that's why you were not seeing him.
I don't know if he's stuck in the broom.
I don't know, maybe he is. You were really grinding on him with that broom. He uses the business side of the broom. Well, if he shows up, I'll let you know.
My eyes ain't good enough to where I can see him in the dark.
Yeah, need a flashlight. I don't know if I'd see him even. If he's not bouncing, he's probably dead.
I wish I could see him so I could step on him.
Oh, that's what he... See, he's a wasp murderer. He wants to step on him and grind him. I do not like wasps. I don't mind spiders if they're not.
Not in the morning.
But if they're close, if they're in the house, I will do away with them. We're having a wasp conversation. This is a thing about wasps today. That is our subject. And here is there's our guest of honor right there. Our guest of dishonor. Yeah. We don't want him. He don't need to be in here. So, Joe's just about to get him. And it may drive me inside if that stuff stinks too bad. You're gonna spray that whole can. Spraying the dauber nest too. I haven't seen anything come out of that nest, but that don't mean they ain't in there. No, he don't.
He's injured.
It might take him a little while to succumb. Now you got a whole thing full of...
It'll dry.
Yeah. I'm giving him all kinds. This is one of those, I'm not going to let him do the right thing. He's either going to be making a mess or he's going to be killing the wasp, which is going to be making the mess.
Yeah.
He's a hero and a villain at the same time.
Yeah. There's a spider.
Well, fed the spider to the fly, except that it's a wasp.
Yeah. Got him.
Well, evidently there's no wind blowing my way, or else it just doesn't have much of an odor to it.
Buddy.
He got the wasp. But the villain made a mess of my window. Good for Joe. Clap for Joe.
Don't look at it.
I can't help it. I'm drawn.
Too messy.
Honey, that phone has been a mess all day. None of them have been worth listening to. They're from everywhere. They're from New York, Virginia, California, New Jersey, Montana, Texas, Louisiana. No, Louisiana. And they're all the same thing. I want to talk to you about your credit cards. No, I want to talk to you about your insurance. It's like, when you get to where you're 65 or closing 65 like he is, then it's insane the calls you get. You're always going to get the credit card calls. I don't know how. Anyway, I get to the point where I want to kill a phone. We've had quite a bit of fun. I don't know if you call it fun, but we've had quite a bit of an event on the front porch. We've had an active event. I haven't been active. Except for swinging. One time, they swarmed. And they only swarm like that if, from what I understand, if they lose their queen. Because they don't, it's her pheromones that keep them coming back. The problem with the swarm was, it was right in front of the house. But that swarm was, oh man, it was huge. Well, by the time it got to where they were really going, it was huge. Well, we found out that they had built a hive in the ceiling. They had built a big hive in the ceiling. The living room, all of a sudden, it just started going like this. Well, over time, I guess. Not much time, but it started going like this, and then it started getting kind of yellow, and it wasn't moisture. I guess they thought maybe it was at first, but they couldn't find anything in the roof. And all of a sudden, boom. And there was all kinds of honey and honeycomb. And we were out of that house like a flash. And that got taken care of, and that was the end of the swarms in front of the house. But I think most of the bees had found somewhere else to go by then, I hope. I would encourage you to at least go over to a link that I will put down on the comments. I put it on yesterday's comments as well, to go over and take a listen to what I had to say. It's about this group I'm involved with, and just see what I had to say. See if it's something that you want to be involved with, or would like to at least just watch and keep track of. And if you want to just keep track of where we're going, because maybe it's interesting to you, but you aren't ready to commit to anything, just subscribe and get the notifications and keep up with what's going on. Because we're getting very hopeful that we'll be able to get some changes done. It's called the 5% Project. You guys have a nice evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully with something crafty and not murdering any bugs or wasps. More something on the craft end, the creative end. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, just for the fun of it. If you've watched till this part, say wasp in the comments. We'll see you, as I said, mañana.